It's time for Eastern View Cyclone basketball of the Culpeper Media Network. Good evening, everybody. Donnie Johnston along with Gary Deal. And tonight we bring you the finals of the Girls Battlefield District Tournament. The Eastern View Cyclones, the number 1 seed, against James Monroe, the number 4 seed. Gary Deal, James Monroe got into this with a forfeit because Cortland had a student with COVID, and they didn't play last night. And the Eastern View girls, they had a good game against Chancellor.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching the girls last night, Donnie, and play Cortland. And they came out, they played smart basketball. They were coached well. Trinity Washington had a good game. McKenna Warren had a good game. Angie Hayanku had a good game, and I enjoyed watching them. They were pressed a lot, but what I liked about it was it seemed like to me that Eastern View wanted them to press them, because with Trinity Washington out there with her great ball handling skills, really did well against that press, and they scored against it.
Yeah, not many teams are going to worry Eastern View with the press, because the only thing that may worry Eastern View is depth. They don't have a lot of depth. They only have a couple of players that can bring in, and if somebody gets into foul trouble, Trinity Washington got into foul trouble a little bit last night, and she went to the bench, and they had a little bit of a hard time while she was out, but they recovered.
Right. And McKenna Warren is great on the boards, as we saw last night. She's averaging 11 points and 11 rebounds per game this year. She had 31 points the other night. I think it was against Caroline, I believe. And she controlled the boards, and she allows them to get in transition. And when you have Trinity Washington and Angie Hayanku in transition, only good things can go good for you. So I enjoyed watching that last night.
Okay, we're about ready for the starting tip-off of tonight's ball game. The Eastern View Cyclones taking on the number 4 seed James Monroe Lady Yellow Jackets. And we'll be back with the starting lineups in just a moment. You're watching Eastern View High School basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Back. The Eastern View Cyclone, Lady Cyclones are taking on the James Monroe Lady Yellow Jackets in the finals of the Battlefield District Tournament. And James Monroe comes in with a record of 10 wins and 8 losses. They are the number 4 seed. And Eastern View, of course, the number 1 seed. And they are 17-2 and 12-1 in the district. Gary Deal, should be a good ball game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight, Donnie. I mean, how often do you get the girls and the boys playing on the same night for district championships? I mean, you don't get that very often, and I'm excited about it and looking forward to both games.
I think it's the first time it's ever happened in Eastern View history, and it's, I hope we have 2 good ball games, and I hope we come away with 2 trophies. That would be nice. Both the boys and the girls team are going to the regionals already. They will be playing next Tuesday night in a doubleheader right here at Eastern View. Both teams have the #1 seed in a region. How often do you see that?
You don't, Donnie. I think I'll turn it back over to you. I think we're getting ready to do the national anthem.
Yep, we're going to do the national anthem, and then we'll do the starting lineups for this game. Remember, we've got a doubleheader tonight right after this one. About 20 minutes after this one, we will have the boys taking on Caroline for the Battlefield District Boys Championship in the tournament. And they're telling the fans over there now, there's a big long spiel, but the gist of it is, you don't behave yourself, we're going to throw you out.
Code of conduct.
Yes. Behave yourself. What your mama told you when you left the house when you were 5 years old, same thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with a great deal of pride, our national anthem. Good crowd here tonight, Gary. The James Monroe Yellow Jackets taking on the Eastern View Cyclones. And James Monroe coached by Tamika Christopher. And, of course, Mike McCombs coaching the girls as he has since the school started. And before that, he was JV coach over at Culpeper and did a great job in both respects. And now, Gary, tell us who's going to be the starting players in tonight.
Okay. Starting out with James Monroe, number 3. Isabel Whitman. Number 11, Zariah Bumbry. Number 20, Zanaya Young. Number 21, Kanaya Cloud. And number 33, Sanaya Turner.
There are 2 Bumbrys on this team, and
I'm sure kin to Al Bumbry from back in our day.
Oh, Alonzo Bumbry. I played against him in the summer, 2 or 3 years down there. He was a good ball player. Of course, played with the Orioles.
And now Eastern View.
Marcellus Bumbry lives down there too. Marcellus went to Carver, and I bet you he's here tonight.
Coached by Mike McCombs. Like the way he coaches.
And Taylor
Does a good job.
Taylor Shanks helps out.
And Taylor Shanks, yes. First up, number 2, Angie Hayanku. Good player. Number 3, Trinity Washington. And according to Mike McCombs, everything goes through her. Number 5, McKenna Warren. Averaging 11 points for the year and 11 rebounds. Had 31 points against Caroline the other night. Number 11, Sanaya Brown. Had 10 points last night. Had a good game. Number 23, Destiny Washington, was hustling last night, rebounding, and really played a good game.
All right, there you have it. We're just about set to go. Hope we can, by the time the night's over, we have 2 trophies for Eastern View.
We know you like trophies, Donnie.
I do like trophies. I never win any, but I like them. All right, let's see who'll be jumping. I think it's going to be Kiana Cloud jumping against McKenna Warren. Well, it's not going to be Cloud. It is going to be number 33, Sanaya Turner. Turner and Warren, and we're just about set to go. Battlefield District Tournament Championship game. And it's controlled by Destiny Washington. Ayanku off the mark on the first 3 of the night. Whitman runs the offense. 3-pointer from the corner, way out. Follow is no good. And Eastern View comes down with the ball. Washington off the glass gets her own rebound. Ayanku can't get it to go, knocked out of bounds, and I think was knocked out by Warren.
That's 2 good shots by Hiyanku, though. They were her shots. She should have shot those balls.
She just didn't make them.
Squared up, just didn't make them. It's early in the game, needs to warm up a little bit.
They get it in outside.
Shooters got to shoot, though, Donnie. We talked about that before.
That's what they're in there for. And we got, that was a 5-second call. That was a little fast there. The 5-second, I always thought if you're in trouble, they call that 5-second. She was in no trouble.
Yeah, it's like a two foot space there that you got to break.
2 shots go up, no good, and a rebound comes down, and a jump ball, and it will go to James Monroe. Zanaya Young will throw it in. Jump shot. In. Kanaya Cloud. Kiana Cloud. Trinity Washington has it stripped. Ooh. And the ball's going to be still with James Monroe. Everybody in the stands thought that was a palm violation.
I think Eastern View is in a 1-2-2, the same defense they played most of last night in.
Down low, loose ball, but Warren comes up. Yanku won't take the shot. And now Sanaya Brown will, and she'll hit it for 3.
Very nice.
3-2. Eastern View takes the lead. Whitman, top of the key. Down into the corner. Now they move it into that middle. Nice shot in the middle there by Kiana Cloud.
She hits the first 2 shots tonight, so she's warming up already.
And she's a tall girl. She can get in there and hustle with them. And we got a foul is going to be called on Whitman. Foul on the floor, so no shots involved. Washington will throw it in, gets it into his older sister. Washington, that's a 2.
Nice shot by Destiny Washington there.
And a steal by Washington, driving, stopping, shooting off the glass too hard. Warren's got it, kicks it out. Sanaya Brown, no. And the follow-up under there is good. I think it was Hiyanku.
It was Hiyanku, yes. Good rebound by Angie Hiyanku and good stick back.
And now we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout, 5:28 to go. First period, 7-4 Eastern View, and we will break for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found and Sons, 825-3530.
7-4, the Eastern View Cyclones are leading as we resume play.
I think Eastern View is realizing that they can take advantage in the full court press here, and that's a good scheme, I think, from Coach McCombs, speeding up the game a little bit. I like that.
Whitman outside. Young, work it in the middle to Cloud, turns and fires, and she's got 3 baskets tonight. Deanna Cloud.
She's hitting that mid-range shot. That was a nice shot.
All 6 points for JM. And going down the middle, McKenna Warren for 2. She is fouled and will go to the line.
Yeah, McKenna plays big down in the low post. And like I said last night, I love the way she rebounds and on the offensive boards and sticks it back. And I think she's going to have a lot of that tonight.
Gets the 3-point play. And it is 10-6, 4-point lead for Eastern View, again in the press.
It's causing trouble.
Cloud having trouble. Now Whitman finally gets it to Cloud. And before JM loses the ball, or they get a 10-second call, the coach, Tamika Christopher, calls timeout. While we got timeout, we'll remind you of our sponsors. Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air. There's peace of mind knowing they're able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. And Found and Sons, more than a respected funeral home. They support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found and Sons, 825-3530. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with cash imprints. 317-1473. And finally, CFC Farm and Home Center. Service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, and livestock since 1932. Young throws it in to Whitman, who runs the offense for JM.
And Eastern View back in a 2-3 now.
Work it into Cloud. She can't get a shot.
Warren is sticking close to Cloud now.
McKenna Warren is right there. They're not going to let that happen. Cloud has all 6 of JM's points. Yanku to Warren. Dumps it down low. Yanku back up. Nope. And JM clears the boards. Sinai Turner. Young works it outside. That takes the 3 and ends it.
They're hitting shots, Donnie.
10-9 is the score. JM pulling to within 1.
Working off the high post.
Trying to get it down low to Yanku. And the officials say it was knocked out of bounds by Eastern View, so it will belong to JM.
That's where McKenna's got to turn and pivot into a face-up position to the basket and then pass the ball versus doing it all in one motion.
Well, JM is,
she'll learn that.
JM is collapsing on that middle post there. Whitman. Cloud turns and fires, partially blocked. Destiny Washington driving. Got it. 12-9. Again, backcourt pressure. Cloud trying to break it. Whitman almost walked. No call. Back to Cloud. Warren right there. And she traveled. And who was it that made her travel? McKenna Warren coming by, snatching at the ball.
And when Eastern View scores, that gives them the ability to press. And that's why it's important to score, because I think if they can press this first quarter, half, then they're going to be up probably 8 or 10 points.
Another important reason to score is because the team with the most points wins.
That goes back to that observation and assumption, Donnie.
That's right.
You're good at those assumptions.
That's not an assumption. That's a law of physics. You get more points than they do, you're going to win. 12-9 is the score. Eastern View with the ball. It comes into Washington, and Destiny puts it off the glass.
What a shot by Destiny Washington. Score and press. Score and press.
Billy Thornhill's team's made a living doing that. And John Abram. Down low, Cloud. Tries to get it inside, and right there is Destiny Washington. Having a good game tonight, the sophomore.
Yeah, Coach McCombs knows that you got to speed this game up, and it really shouldn't be a close game.
2:38 to go. We are in the first period. McKenna Warren down the lane. Nope. She's having a hard time tonight. Put it back up. Cloud did a good job in there to block that from behind. Three-pointer from outside is way off the mark by Zahana Bumbry. Long shot outside. Young won't go. Whitman comes down and foul on the floor. Sanaya Brown charged with a foul. JM with the basketball, and he threw it to Trinity Washington. Nobody broke.
Good pass. That was
all right.
Very nice. Love the way Trinity Washington plays.
16-9, and a foul is going to be called on Destiny Washington. And she doesn't agree, and I'm not sure I do. She held her ground, and the offensive player ran into her.
Yeah, I tell you, Trinity Washington handles the ball better than a lot of the boys that I've seen, Donnie. She is one great ball handler for Eastern View. Got Layla Hackley in the game now. She's a freshman. She's a good player too.
Yep, under 2 minutes. Whitman, baseline, will take a three or two. Yep, no, they're going to give it a three. 16-12. I thought she had a foot on the line, but apparently not. Destiny Washington out to Hackley. In the middle, thrown away. Warren wasn't looking for that pass.
That was a good pass. McKenna just wasn't ready for that.
And we got a timeout on the floor with 1:22 to go, and we will pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
1 minute and 22 seconds left to go in the first period. And the Eastern View Cyclones, the #1 seed in this Battlefield District tournament, leading 16-12. James Monroe will have the ball. Lily Watkins gets it in. And now running the offense. Goes all the way and puts it up off the glass. No.
Got her.
Trinity Washington underneath. Yanku missed an easy one.
Good pass by Trinity Washington again.
Whitman, as we come down to the 1 minute mark. Watkins out front, goes in. She came in to shoot. That girl wants to shoot, and we got a foul call.
Destiny Washington and McKenna Warren, they hustle inside under the boards. They're strong. They know how to play fundamental basketball and block out. And play good in the low post.
And Kayana Cloud, the tallest girl on the floor, the scorer for JM, just got her second foul, and she's gone to the bench. Hackley to Warren. Down under, shot up and good by Ayanku. 33 seconds.
Doing a high-low game, Donnie. Going to McKenna Warren at the high post and sending Ayanku down to the low post for the easy bank shots.
30 seconds left first period, 18-12, 6-point lead for Eastern View. Ayanku for three. Off the mark, she hasn't found the range yet from the outside. Washington, off the glass, no. Warren, back up, no. Watkins, and stolen from behind, and a foul is going to be called on Destiny Washington. "11 seconds left, first period. Not a shooting foul. That is the 14th foul on, or the 13th foul on Eastern View. James Monroe has 4. Watkins, 8 seconds. And it will belong to Eastern View on the out of bounds play. 3 seconds left. Can they get a shot off? We'll see. And they will not try. I guess they will. As the first quarter comes to an end with the score, the Eastern View Cyclones 18, the James Monroe Lady Yellow Jackets 12. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
All right, we're ready for the second quarter. 18-12, Eastern View leading. Battlefield District Tournament Finals. Long shot outside by Young is no good. Rebound comes down to Eastern View. Ayanku. Nope. She has not found the range from outside. She tries again. Now she's got the range.
Yeah,
21-12.
You know who made that possible? Candace Brown with a great pass. She didn't just lob that ball back out there to Angie Ayanku. She drilled it back out there to her, gave enough time to set up and square up and make that shot. I love that pass by Candace Brown on that.
Turnover here, and Eastern View will get the ball back. Get a Warren down low.
High low,
Brown.
high low.
Hook shot up and in. Candace Brown again.
Candace Brown.
And another turnover. Well, I thought it was. And it is. 23-12.
Candace Brown playing a good game so far off the bench for Coach McCombs.
Eastern View with an 11-point lead early in the second period. Eastern View the top seed, JM the 4th seed. And nice play there by Whitman all the way. Got it. Nice anticipation there by Whitman. Hackley Brown.
Yeah, I think
And a steal.
Layla didn't shoot that ball. She shoots well from the outside. She had a shot. She passed up on one.
Down low,
Good
off
pass.
the glass and in. (23-16). Eastern View on top. In the middle, Washington. Ayanku. And coming down with the ball for James Monroe, Shania Turner. Young works it in to Turner, and a traveling violation is called. Another turnover. Eastern View's defense is forcing turnover after turnover.
Sanaya Brown coming back in for Layla Hackley.
Under 6 minutes in the first half. Destiny Washington puts it up and in. Nice turnaround shot by Destiny, 25-16. Long shot from outside is no good. And the familiar air ball chant from behind us here. They're working on McKenna Warren over there. She looks like she may have, I don't know whether she's cut her wrist or what.
Well, McKenna's been fighting injuries all year, so hopefully she's okay, because they need her in the ball game.
There's a Hannah Bunbury is charged with a foul. Eastern View will retain possession. Cyclones leading 25-16. Washington gets it into her sister Trinity. Dumps it off, Biancu. She has no luck from this side either. Shania Brown has the ball and a foul is called. Bianca couldn't hit anything from the other side, so she came over on this side. No luck there either. Hackley coming back in.
Yeah, Trinity Washington and Destiny Washington is the granddaughters of two of my favorite people, Charlie Brown and Darlene Brown. And thank you to Charlie Brown and Darlene Brown for making a kind contribution to the field house.
Whistle. And apparently an offensive, I'm not sure what that was, but it turns over to Eastern View, so we'll take it. Couple of old timers here tonight. Tommy Barron, who's at a lot of ball games, is here. And Foot Jennings, haven't seen him. He's had some health problems, but he's out tonight with Zerline. Eastern View just not getting that outside shot tonight. They are having a tough time.
Can we throw you in there too as an old timer, Donnie?
Never.
Huh?
Not if you want to ride home. Backing in.
Well, nowadays we got Uber, so I don't, I can, tell you that you're an old timer and just, go ahead and get an Uber to get home.
Oh man, you just won't quit. I get no respect whatsoever. Ayunku just cannot get that ball to drop. She has had 1 out of about 8 shots, and now Hackley shows her how to do it.
I had to beg for that, Donnie. I've had to beg for that for 2 nights, trying to get Layla to shoot that ball.
28-16, 12-point lead. And another turnover. And now these couple of fans are on the floor. I'm not sure what they're doing, but apparently there's some water on the floor or something. They're coming out, telling officials to dry it off, or somebody gets hurt.
McKenna Warren back in now for Candace Brown. Candace played her role really nice while she was in there for 5 or 6 minutes and looked good.
Warren down the lane, puts it up in the end. McKenna Warren has her left hand taped. So maybe it was her wrist that kind of got sprained.
They need her 11 points and 11 rebounds per game. So she's too valuable to get injured right now.
Absolutely. Cloud back in the ballgame playing with 2 fouls. No reason to hold her out now. 30-16. Eastern View leading. So JM wants to get all their best players in there before this gets out of hand. Young will throw it in. Into Cloud. Back to Young. And Young will take a 3. Nope. Cloud. No. Third shot is up and in by Whitman. 30-18. Trinity Washington all the way. Can't get it to fall. McKenna Warren gets the rebound and she is fouled. And the foul will be called on Zanaya Young.
McKenna Warren hitting the offensive boards again.
A little coaching from the stands back there. First shot, no good. 3:06 to go in the first half. 30-18, 12-point lead by Eastern View. Cyclones have had a 14-point lead. That's been the biggest of the night. Substitutions coming in for JM. We'll pick them up in a minute. Warren puts it in. 31-18.
Score press.
Young having trouble. Finally gets it out. Whitman baseline. Pulls it out. Young for 3. Will not go. Trinity Washington had it, lost it, got it back, now puts it up. Warren with a hand in there, shook that ball loose. And another turnover. Hayanku is fouled.
Yeah, the pace of the game is in favor of Eastern View right now, and that's why the scoreboard is the way it is. And I think, like we said earlier, Coach McCombs kind of realized that, and that's why he's speeded up this game.
Ajia Yanku at the line. Got it. 32-18. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left to go here in the first half. Battlefield District Finals. And there's Warren to come up with that loose ball. Hackley. Nope. Warren. And Hackley picks it up. Destiny Washington puts in a 2. 34-18, and the crowd behind us is sensing good things. And foul.
It's on Trinity.
And I think that's her second. Candace Brown coming in, and Trinity's going to go to the bench. Same thing happened last night. She got a little foul trouble in the first half, drew 2.
Yeah, but last night she was in foul trouble a lot earlier in the first half. So
absolutely.
Not bad tonight.
Whitman directing traffic. Watkins. Nice hand in there by Hackley. She came up with a loose ball. Nice steal. Destiny Washington, 4-3.
She's feeling it, Donnie. She's feeling it. Destiny Washington is feeling it.
37-18, 19-point lead for Eastern View. Watkins looking for Turner in the middle, but they're collapsing on her.
Well,
long shot from outside, no good. Turner had the ball, lost it, got it back, and is fouled by Warren.
McCombs has gone to his boxing one on the point guard. So he's got Hackley watching the point guard full court, and the other players are in a 2-2 with the boxing one. And I like that. I mean, that takes the ball handler out of the game and makes it more difficult for James Monroe.
Shania Turner hits the first. Coming back into the ball game for JM, or coming in for the first time really, is Talaya Henson. Second shot no good. JM with the ball. Coming down on a minute. Watkins. Little 12-footer, no good. Turner puts it up, got no basket, and she walked.
Shuffled her feet.
Slid that foot, as Dizzy Dean would say. Under a minute now, 57 seconds and counting, first half. Eastern View leading 37-19. Down low, Candace Brown couldn't get it to go.
Don't drop your head, Candace. Get back down the floor. She's had a good game, so she shouldn't be dropping her head.
Watkins in the lane, turns and puts it up. Hard, no good, got her own rebound.
Layla plays good defense.
That shot no good by Bunbury, and the ball turns over to Eastern View with 23 seconds. $18-point lead for the Cyclones. Outside shot will not go for Yanku, and scramble underneath. Candace Brown comes up and is tied up.
Good hustle by Candace.
Arrow pointing in Eastern View's direction. So Angie Yanku will throw it in. Destiny Washington. Got it! And she is fouled.
She's on fire. She's on fire, Destiny Washington.
She is having a good night, a 3-point play, and she could turn it into a 4-point play.
16 points so far for Destiny.
In the first half, the little sophomore. One of her best halves, I'm sure, this year.
And downtown Charlie Brown is excited tonight, I can tell you that.
And she even gets the good roll. You know, when you get a roll like that, you know it's your night. And a steal, a Yanku. Watkins at the buzzer, will not go. First half comes to an end with a score. The Eastern View Cyclones 41 and the James Monroe Yellow Jackets 19. We'll be back after halftime. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
The Eastern View Cyclone ladies are in complete control, Gary Deal, 41-19, as we get ready for the second half of tonight's Battlefield District Championship game. James Monroe, from the outset, just seems to be outmanned or outladied.
and outpaced. That's a big word, I think, Donnie. Eastern View has speeded up the game, and the pace of the game is in their favor, and they're scoring and pressing and causing havoc on the court. Destiny Washington was on fire the first half, had 17 points and many rebounds, and was hustling all over the court. Angie Hayonku had 8 points, and Whitman led James Monroe with 7.
All right, we are underway, third period. Young heads it down low, trying to get some action down there, but Eastern View all over Sanaya Turner. Yellow Jackets ball. Young will throw it in. Gets it into Turner. Out front, Whitman takes a 3. Nope. And underneath, Yanku comes down with the ball.
Yanku plays a full court game. She rebounds, good ball handler, great shooter. I like the way she plays. Her and Trinity Washington playing together is tough to beat, along with McKenna Warren.
Destiny Washington wanted to take that shot earlier, didn't, and threw it away. Whitman down the left side in the corner. Brings it outside.
You notice McKenna Warren's not in the game, Donnie. I think that wrist might be bothering her. And Layla Hackley's in there for her. So they're playing small right now, and they're going to have to keep the game in a fast-paced way in order to not get beat too bad in half-court sets without McKenna Warren.
And they're going to give her a shot on that. Sanaya Turner, I didn't think she was shooting when that foul was called, but apparently the officials did. And she gets the first one, we'll have another. Turner's second shot coming. Got them both. Nothing but net on the second one, 41-21, 20-point lead for the Cyclones. Yanku pulls it out.
All right, so Coach McCombs has moved Hayanku at the high post. They like to work that high-low. And so he's moved Hayanku at the high post. Let's see who goes down, drops down in the low box for the pass from the high post for the layup. We'll see how that goes.
Bunbury is charged with a foul, a little tripping foul there, unintentional, but she did trip her. And it comes to Yanku. Washington in the middle. Brown, short. Loose ball. Brown comes up, lost it. Ooh. Bodies rolling all over the floor. That's called hustle on both part of both players, both teams. Everybody seems to be okay. Candace Brown will come back in. And tonight Brown will go out. Lady Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Young back outside to Whitman.
Eastern View in a 2-3 zone.
And they are collapsing that zone on Turner in there, the big center.
Well, I think they feel like they have to now without McKenna Warren.
Washington all the way off the glass and got it.
Was absolutely gorgeous. Love the way she squared up and even shot the ball above her head there. That was very nice.
43-21. Young missed it. Out of bounds. Touched last by Young. Nobody got a piece of that one. James Monroe just outmanned here tonight. Eastern View is showing why it is the #1 seed in the Battlefield District Tournament, regular season champion.
I hope that Eastern View is marketing Trinity Washington, because I believe she can play at the next level, and she handles the ball so well.
Trying to get that ball in. They cannot. Shot up by Turner, no good. The other way, Destiny missed it. Ayanku right there missed it. And the ball went out of bounds, touched last by JM, so it will stay with Eastern View.
Went to the stack lineup for the out of bounds play.
Outside Trinity Washington stops, puts it up short.
I would like to have seen Trinity take that 20-footer there, 18-footer, and instead of driving into trouble. If she had a wide open shot, she should have took that shot.
Young for three. No, Candace Brown right there. 4:47 to go. Third period, 43-21, Eastern View leading. Hackley to Brown. Back to Hackley, who takes the shot. Ain't got it. Nice roll there, 45-21. Turnaround shot is no good by Cloud.
Good rebound by Candace Brown.
And Angie Hayanku for two, 47-21.
Love the way she moves on the court. She basketball moves and very poised.
She is a blue-collar basketball worker. As Cloud turns and misses it, she just gets the job done. Nothing flashy, just a hard worker. And Hackley will get the basket, and Layla will go to the line.
Left-handed layup by Layla. Very nice.
And you taught her how to make a layup.
I didn't teach her how to make a left-handed layup, but her father just came down and wanted to remind me that I did teach her how to, the first one to teach her how to make a layup when she was very, very young.
Hackley at the line will try to complete a three-point play. And she got it. 50-21, and we're almost at that 30-point mark where they keep the clock running. They don't turn it off, they just keep it running. They don't turn it off, which I don't like, but Watkins throws it away. Pass intended for Zahara Bumbry, and she couldn't hang on. 50-21, Eastern View has it all under control. And there's Destiny Washington again. And will they keep the clock running? Will that? No. It's a 31-point lead.
I don't think Destiny's missed but one or two shots all night.
She has been hot as a firecracker. Great game for that child. Watkins driving, got it.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Avoided the charge. Good job. Hackley gets by her defender. Destiny Washington drives and shoots and scores again. All she's got to do is throw it up tonight and it goes in.
Yeah, but she was squared up and had those eyes on the basket, though, Donnie. It was a good shot, good fundamental shot, good finish. She didn't just throw that one up, I don't think, but it was sweet.
Oh, and that was a travel called on Watkins.
Colby Smoot has come into the game
Everybody
for
getting
Candace Brown.
Everybody getting a chance to play. Hackley. In the middle, Washington. Well, she didn't get that one, but she drew the foul and will go to the free throw line. 21 points now for Destiny Washington. And they're not using the running clock rule because it's stopped now.
I love the way McCombs has his half-court sets and works off the high post.
He's a good coach.
And they're moving the ball well, and that high post player touches the ball just about every time down the court, and that presents a triangle there. It's hard to stop, and I love that. I love that concept.
Second shot for Washington. Missed them both. Unusual tonight. There's Hayanku. Lost it out of bounds. No foul call. But apparently it was touched last by James Monroe. And a steal on the inbounds play. Cloud.
Look at that defense by Trinity, though. Good defensive player.
Young outside. Off the glass, no good by Watkins. And the follow-up by Cloud. She had the first 6 points, but she's been kind of held at bay since then. Trinity Washington over to Hackley. And knocked out of bounds. More subs coming in for JM. Destiny Washington will throw it in.
Layla Hackley's gone out, take a breather, and she's played a good game tonight.
Yanku can't get it to go, but she is fouled and will go to the line.
Yellow Jackets foul number 20, Zanaya Young.
Angia Yanku in and out.
Good rotation on that ball, though. It just didn't go in. I like her rotation.
Got that one. 55-25, again a 30-point advantage for the Cyclones, who, unless there's an earthquake or some other tragedy tonight, will win the Battlefield District regular season and the tournament. Cloud puts it up and in. That's 10 points for Cloud. And the first 4 points since the opening 6. Yanku stops and fires in and out. She's had a rough night from the outside, but Destiny Washington has had a good night. Missed that one though. Whitman one-on-one all the way.
Good defense. Oh.
And foul is going to be called. And Yanku can't believe it.
I can't either, Donnie. I can't believe it. I saw 2 feet of space in between her and the offensive player.
And she was standing there with her hands up. That's what you're supposed to do. Whitman missed it. Isabel Whitman will get a second shot. And couldn't get the roll on that. Cloud puts it back, no. Follow up, no. Cloud again. And somewhere in that congregation there was a foul. And going to the line will be Kayana Cloud.
Cloud and Whitman are good players. They've had decent games tonight.
They have. It's the first one, 55-28.
Hackley back in the game for Hayanku.
Well, she's a little frustrated after that. That's a good move to get her out. Cloud missed it, but got it back. Missed that. Eastern View on the attack. Coming down 30 seconds, third period.
You know, one thing that you're always assuming, one of the facts I like to make is Trinity Washington and Destiny Washington play like they're sisters.
They do. Whitman all the way, missed it. And the follow-up shot is good by Kayla Shepard. 4 seconds. Shot up at the buzzer is no good. Third quarter comes to an end with a score. The Eastern View Lady Cyclones 55 and the James Monroe Lady Yellow Jackets 30. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Final 8 minutes of the Battlefield District Girls Tournament. Eastern View leading the number 1 seed, leading the number 4 seed JM by 55-30 margin. Angie Yanku, double team, gets it off to Washington. Lost out of bounds. Washington outside, this is Trinity. Destiny Washington can't get it to go. And travel is called on Watkins. Turnover for James Monroe. We're not keeping turnovers, but I would like to see the turnover stats tonight for JM. They have turned the ball over a lot. As Layla Hackley puts it in for 3, 58-30.
I think Layla's about 4 for 5 tonight. She's shooting the ball well.
Cloud comes back with her 12th point. (58-32). So Yanko can't get it to go, and Watkins lets it go out of bounds. Remember, about 20 minutes after this game, we will have the boys' championship game for the Battlefield District Tournament. Eastern View and Caroline. Young down low. Gets it in there to Cloud. He can't make the shot, and that one goes completely over the backboard. So another turnover for JM.
Yeah, I think Coach McCombs is playing it cautious tonight with McKenna Warren. I see some ice over there on her wrist. And, you know, they still got the regionals to go. So he needs to be careful. He's up by 20 points, you know, and I think it's smart leaving her on the bench over there to where her injury won't progress or get worse.
Yeah, you don't want to go out there and get smacked and then, you know, really injure it. Young for 3. Young misses Whitman for 3. And she misses. Loose ball. And guess who? Destiny Washington, who's hustled all night. Ackley missed it. You know, the jump ball, it will go to James Monroe. 6:08 to go in this ball game. 58-32. Eastern View has led all the way. And Eastern View will be the number 1 seed in the region next week. on Tuesday. It'll be a doubleheader, boys and girls, right here.
And you're talking about trophies, Donnie. I think we're going to get some banners. Banners are going up.
I hope so. We have the team, especially for the boys. Now, I'm not sure about the girls, but I know the team to beat with the boys in this region is probably going to be Verona. Verona has an excellent ball club. They've only lost, I think, one game.
Well, I guess the denotation on the banners will be the year. I'm sure they have a banner they can put up for Battlefield District champs.
Oh, yeah. Brown for three. Cloud comes down. .520 and counting. And nice play there by Eastern View. Brown to
nice pass.
Nice pass underneath.
Those two right there, Trinity, Washington, and Hayanku, when they get going, they're hard to stop. They're going to be tough to stop in the region.
And off the glass, Cloud again.
Cloud's got a nice shot too. She got nice form, technique,
But
shoots the ball above her head.
They really worked on her defensively in that first half after she got those first 6 points. They pretty much put her under control. Destiny Washington.
I tell you what, she's feeling it tonight.
62-34.
23 for Destiny.
Cloud again. Got that one to go. Too little, too late for Cloud.
Cloud's got 17 tonight. She's had a good game.
Yep, Kayana has really played well. But most of her good playing has been after Warren's been out of the ball game too. You got to remember that. Because she played a good defense on her, McKenna Warren. Under 4 minutes.
Yonku goes out and Candace Brown comes in.
Bumbry and working with Whitman. And now Whitman will take the shot. Too hard. Trinity Washington on the break and the basket. 64-36.
I'd like to have her as my point guard, Donnie.
If there was a large lady in the audience, I think she could start singing now.
Cloud with another shot.
We got this one. 64-38. 3:15 to go. And Destiny Washington called with the.
Now, how can a referee call that with the game she's having? I don't understand that. Even if she walked, he shouldn't be calling that with the game she's had.
Oh, you are one coach up and down. Timeout on the floor. 64-38 is their score. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this ball game. 64-38 Eastern View over James Monroe for the Battlefield District Tournament Championship.
Now, you were talking about referees before the break, Donnie. Referee, I think, spoiled the Super Bowl.
Well,
calling that play down there on the 5-yard line.
That one play.
It was a clean game until then, and the referee throws the flag right there doing that time.
I agree. That was not a good call.
Ruined it for me anyway.
Yep, that was not a good call. I didn't like that. I was kind of hoping Cincinnati was going to win anyway. 2:54, Destiny Washington out to her sister. Hackley gets it in. Destiny turns and fires, no good. Rebound, Destiny Washington. All over the court tonight.
She's quick. From point to point, she's very quick if you watch her move.
Well, she was looking somewhere else and didn't see that. She was directing traffic.
Eastern View in the 2-3 still.
From the corner, shot up, no good, and a foul is going to be called on James Monroe on Kayla Shepard. Colby Smoot back in the ball game now. Everybody getting to play. She's been in once. In it comes. Brown. Down low, Trinity Washington just comes in, goes under the basket, comes out. Killing some time. And a travel. She was dribbling the ball. I really didn't see that. Anyway, under 2 minutes, Eastern View's got it in the bag.
District champs.
Outside shot is no good by JM. Trinity Washington. And we got a whistle. I'm not sure what that was. But I think it's going to be a foul on JM. They wouldn't call it a tripping foul, but it was the defensive player that was tripped.
Well, I just know that Eastern View girls are district champs and #1 in the region. I know there's several happy ladies that I communicate with are very happy. Kim Tyree and Heather Hackley and Lynn Hackley and Charlie Brown and Darlene Brown. Congratulations. So, and it's well deserved, and they've had a great year.
Good ball players and good kids. Can't beat that. And that was, everybody thought it was a 2-shot violation. It was a 1-and-1. And Trinity just went in there and got an uncontested layup with 4 defensive players standing there.
Her head is still in the game.
Cloud.
Look at that rebound.
Then at 20. And we got a foul is going to be called on Zahanya Bumbry.
She's the Barry Coleman of the 2022 Eastern View girls. I mean, that's the way he used to handle that ball coming up the court. Fast and in control. And
yep.
She's quite the ball handler and quite the player. Too bad she's a senior.
Yes. Trinity Washington at the line, 66-38. Eastern View leading it now 67-38. She makes this. Eastern View will have a 30-point lead for the 3rd time tonight. Nope. Whitman for JM stops. Underneath, Cloud off the glass, no good, but she is fouled. Guyana Cloud will go to the line. Minute 7 to go. Up and in. Cloud is a good ball player.
She is. Got a nice shot on her.
And you got to give McKenna Warren a lot of credit for shutting her down in the first quarter after she got the first 6 points of the game for JM.
That's 20 for Cloud.
most of them in the second half,
Yes,
with Warren out of the ball game, and the second shot was in.
15 in the second half.
Sanaya Brown. Oh, she went up and down. She thought it was going to be somebody there, and nobody was home. So she had no alternative but to come down with the basketball. What goes up must come down. That's it. I figured you could figure that out.
Yeah, I have a little bit of intelligence with me.
52 seconds. Cloud can't get that one to go. Candace Brown comes down. Cloud saves it in almost. Eastern View with the basketball and a commanding lead. JM still pressing, I don't know why. And still fouling, I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I would just call the troops off and allow Eastern View to celebrate a little bit. They deserve it. They've had a great year, and I know the girls are going to be thrilled after this game is over.
Absolutely. Now, if we can get the boys to follow through and have a double championship, it would be great. Candace Brown at the line. Got it. She doesn't put much altitude on those shots. I mean, they're pretty flat going over that front rim. 68-40, Eastern View, and 69-40. 34 seconds between Eastern View and a Battlefield District Tournament Championship. And the outside Whitman misses. And Eastern View will dribble it out. And this game will be over. Candace Brown, double team, gets it outside. Sanaya Brown tries to get it down low, knocked out of bounds with 8 seconds. Now 7. So if this was college, they'd be going to the scorer's table and looking at the clock and see if there's 1 second left. Or they're ticked off. Way outside. Brown will just dribble it out. 2-1. The Eastern View Cyclones are the Battlefield District regular season and tournament champions. And they will celebrate. We will get the trophy presentation here momentarily. And we will be back in just a few moments. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
All right, the trophy presentation. Right now, the Eastern View Cyclones are getting the Battlefield District Tournament Championship Trophy after a great win over the James Monroe Yellow Jackets. And they're taking pictures out there, and a great night for these girls, Gary Deal.
Look at the smiles on those faces. They know they've accomplished something that a goal of theirs that they've had all year, and to have the year they have with only, what, 1 or 2 losses, says a lot about those girls, about the focus they have, and about the hustle they have. And they were always working on their games. That's what I like.
How they let that old ugly man get in that picture with all them good-looking girls? Congratulations to the Eastern View Cyclones and Mike McCombs. They win the regular season championship and the Battlefield District Tournament Championship, winning tonight 68-36 over James Monroe. And the Cyclones will move on with the number 1 seed in the region tournament next Tuesday night right here at Eastern View. We got the boys game coming up. The boys are playing for the championship, the Battlefield District Tournament Championship against Caroline. And we'll be back with that game in approximately 20 minutes. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.